It's 2 in the morning, and you're pushed to the edge of your bed, barely hanging on because your dog is sprawled right in the middle, stretched out like it's their birthright. And you ask yourself, this animal has a huge soft bed of its own at home, specially chosen for it, so why does it keep coming over toyers every single night? Most people say it wants warmth, or it's just habit. Some say it's a bit clingy, but the truth runs much deeper. And once I learned this, I never looked at my dog the same way again. Let's start with the warmth theory, because it sounds reasonable, but doesn't hold up. There are warm alternatives at home. Next to the radiator, the couch, even your dirty socks. If it was only about temperature, why pass all of that and come to you? Because sleep is the most vulnerable moment in any animal's life, and buried in your dog's genes is an instinct from thousands of years of predator-prey dynamics. Hide when you're unconscious, stay safe. And yet it walks past every quiet corner in the house and lies down next to a creature many times its size. That's not about warmth, that's a choice. A group of researchers at ETVERS Lauren D. University in Hungary took the test normally used to measure how infants bond with their mothers and applied it to dogs. The result was surprising. The way dogs bond with their owners is almost identical to how a baby bonds with its mother. The same seeking of closeness, the same distress at separation, the same relief at reunion. When your dog comes to your side at night, it's not leaving you alone, it's saying, "You are my safe harbor." But this isn't just psychology. Chemistry is involved too. In 2015, a team at Asabu University in Japan measured oxytocin levels in dog owner pairs. Oxytocin is the chemical released when a mother and baby form their first bond. What they found: when a dog looks at its owner and the owner looks back, both of their oxytocin levels rise. ATTHESAMETIME. This creates a loop, a look, a bond. More looking, more bonding. They tried this same test with wolves raised by humans. Nothing happened. This loop exists only between dogs and humans, a product of thousands of years living together. Now, think about it. Even 10 minutes of petting lowers stress hormones in both. Imagine the effect of sleeping side by side for 8 hours. So when did this companionship begin? The answer: before agriculture, before cities, before writing, dogs were the first animal humans domesticated. The boldest wolves, the ones least afraid of humans, approached the campfires, stayed, and passed this trait down through generations. In Germany, a 14,000-year-old grave was found, 2 humans buried side by side, and one of those dogs had survived a disease that normally kills within 3 weeks for over 5 weeks. Someone had cared for that dog, tried to heal it 14,000 years ago. These animals weren't just labor, they were family genetic. Research confirms this too. Dogs carry genetic differences related to closeness and bonding with humans that wolves don't. Dogs are genetically shaped to be with us. Now, let me tell you about a study almost no one talks about. At the Mayo Clinic, 40 adults and their dogs were monitored with sleep sensors for 7 nights. The result: dogs physically disrupted their owner's sleep. Movement repositioning, the occasional kick to the leg. The data was bad, but almost every participant said that when the dog was in the room they felt safer, more comfortable, more rested. How is that possible? A study at Canisius College surveyed 1,000 women and found dogs were rated as less disruptive than human partners. A follow-up study, using motion sensors, found that people were briefly waking up every time the dog moved, but never remembered it. In the morning, the physical disruption was real, but the feeling of safety was stronger. And this is where it gets deeper. The psychological benefit of sleeping next to someone you trust might matter more than silence and darkness. For most of human history, people slept in groups. The isolated single-person bedroom is actually the exception. In 2024, researchers at the University of Jyväskylä in Finland measured heart rate variability in 30 dog owner pairs. This measurement shows how calm the nervous system is. The result: during rest, the dog's and owner's nervous systems became synchronized. When the owner calmed down, so did the dog. This never happened with strangers, only within bonded pairs. So, sleeping with your dog isn't just emotional, It's two different species, nervous systems regulating the night together. Finally, there's something important I need to tell you. If your dog has come to your side, night for months or years, and suddenly stops, don't brush it off. Dogs are creatures of habit. When a deeply rooted behavior suddenly disappears, there's always a reason.